Marie, fire crews out here continue to hammer the roof of First Bossier 6 hours after this fire first erupted at around 5:40 this morning. You can still see one fire truck right there hammering the top of that roof there. Melissa, this is just part of that massive tree that crushed 20-month-old Carly Ortiz in her sleep while she was in her RV last night. Now, family friends I spoke with today described Carly as a fun-loving people person. In fact, one neighbor I spoke with says Carly would actually come over from time to time to play with her dog. But today, in the middle of a nightmare, Carly's family and friends are left picking up the pieces. Doug, that's right. Deborah Stroud and her family remain in a state of shock tonight. What you see around me is all that remains of her now collapsed home. But despite this heavy loss, Deborah recovered a piece of uncharred hope amidst the rubble. The search is actively underway right now for 4-year-old Rodriguez Phillips, but he's better known by his family as Junior. Now, we're able to speak with the Claiborne Parish Sheriff this morning just to get an update on the investigation. And he told me that a number of agencies from across Louisiana, including the FBI, is actively searching right now for that 4-year-old. Now, let's show you a picture of what he actually looks like. Governor Edwards says this is it. As Louisiana lawmakers gear up for their third special session of the year, Edwards is taking a stand and defending himself amidst new criticism that his plan to address the state's budget woes isn't good enough for the people of Louisiana. Now, this all comes as Louisiana Senator John Kennedy is calling for Governor Edwards to resign. Tom, that's exactly right. It's a quiet evening right now here in Allendale, but 48 hours ago near the intersection of Dowling and Patsman, police were swarming after a 19-year-old was shot and killed in these apartments right here. Now, Pastor Wilson says reducing the crime rate doesn't just fall on the shoulders of police officers. He says it takes a village. A strange series of events resulted in a stolen Ford SUV to come crashing through this home's front gate right here, ultimately moving through the front yard, resulting in a wreck on the home right here next to me. Now, let's break down what actually happened. At around 3 a.m., residents here reported a series of shots fired. The owners of Outlaw Barbecue here in Vivian are beginning to pick up the pieces today. Though the future of this beloved barbecue joint remains up in the air, one thing's for certain: the memories, good times, and laughs spent here are going nowhere. Charred wood crackles amidst the ruins of Mount Sinai Baptist Church. Standing in the smoke is lifelong parishioner Shepard Fields.
It's just kind of hard to wrap yourself around that this has happened.
73 years worth of memories burnt to a crisp and now lie piled in ash.
And a lot of times we don't really know God's plans. So we're just going to accept what He's given us and kind of move on.
In the rubble, smoky songbooks and church decor remind Fields of a better time.
If you go probably up to, I'll just say probably to here, probably was the pulpit started.
Mount Sinai is a small, tightly knit church with only 20 parishioners. Now close to 140 years of memories lie charred and in ruins. Shepard is struggling to understand why this happened, but he knows it's time for Mount Sinai to rise from the ashes.
I think it's better days ahead. It's going to be some better days ahead.
Hidden in the ash.
I think that's the Bible my pastor had under his pulpit.
A sacred reminder.
We're here today, we might be gone tomorrow. And so the best thing for us to do is just try to live our lives out right and treat people right, because when you're dead, you can't go back and apologize or anything like that. So it'll be all right.
As Mount Sinai continues to smolder, Shepard is counting his blessings.
So we've been blessed, and we're still going to be blessed. I think it might be brighter times for us, even though it looks dark right now. It'll be brighter for us.
An act of faith reminding us of what matters in life.